Hey guys, what is up? And welcome to the first episode of MK Headlines. Now, what to expect? Well, first, please subscribe to the Spotlight Sports Network. The links are in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel as well. That link is in the description as well. For the Spotlight Sports Network, please become a member. The link is in the description. Please donate. We take donations on the Spotlight Sports Network. Do all that good stuff. I will drop the link in a little bit. I will do that. But first, we got somebody here by the name of Jerry right out the gate. How's it going?
What's going on?
Welcome to the first episode of MK Headlines. Thank you.
Right on, brother.
Yeah, I'm glad.
How's everybody doing, man?
In the chat, how's everyone doing? I'm going to post the link right now. So come on in. And if you want to, we're just going to talk about the Eagles beating the Broncos, and then we're going to talk about the Sixers. How can they come back from this winning streak? I mean, from this losing streak. But let's start off with the positive note. Eagles beat the Broncos 30-13, most convincing win I've ever seen in my life. What were your thoughts about the game in general?
Well, we won in all three phases of the game, you know? Offense, defense, and special teams. I mean, you know, it was a straight ass kicking, if you ask me.
Yeah, we got Coach Donte in here, and we got Big Play Slay in here. How's it going, guys?
Money Mitch, you know you can't get rid of Coach Donte, huh? You know you can't get rid of me.
I can't.
Because you know you got to see me 24/7 because we work together. Shout out to Money Mitch, man. I'm saying to everybody in the chat, I love that brother, Money Mitch. Even though I give him hell on Ben Simmons getting goddamn fine, that never fails for him. That never fails. That's most funny. That's all these people do.
We'll get into that.
Wait, did he get fined again?
He got fined again last night.
Oh my god!
Again?
Again. Again, yes.
If any Sixers fan comes to me with the Bulls getting the Bulls destroying us, I'm gonna just say that's why Ben Simmons got fined.
Oh, really?
That's
We're gonna talk about that for the main event.
Yo, let's talk about that for the main event. Yo, let's keep saying that.
The Bulls suck.
But seriously, Jerry, what was your take about the Eagles game?
Which part?
Just like everything in general. You know what? Let's start off with the offense. How do you think the offense did?
Well, we got push up front, you know, and I think the combination of Mailata and Dickerson is doing well, you know, and dude, there's three monsters right there. You know what I mean? You got Kelsey, you know, Dickerson and Mailata pushing the line to create opening holes. You know, I mean, I think any running back could get through. You know, they're just a juggernaut.
It was a great win. Coach Donte, your take about the offense for the Eagles game?
Well, I'm gonna say the same thing I said yesterday. I thought the offense did pretty decent, did pretty well. My limit for Jalen Hurts is 15 to 20 passes, and he got 16 the other day. He got, I believe, 14 against the Chargers, and I believe he got 11 the very next. So that's the limit. 15 to 20 passes is Jalen Hurts limit. He should not be throwing 25 to 30 passes because that's too many passes. Again, when you get the running game going against a great defense like Denver and a great defense that we will see on Sunday, you'll take a lot of pressure off Jalen Hurts. You take a lot of pressure off his arm. And now you guys starting to see him hit those throws that we expected him to hit over the middle to Devontae Smith on a touchdown. Quez Watkins got to come away with that football. That was a perfect dime right over the head right there. He would have gave me push-ups and sit-ups on the sideline if I was a coach. That's what he would have gave me. That was a beautiful ball. And Devontae Smith catch over Patrick Surtain, someone he used to go against at practice at Alabama. That was great. But you starting to see him hit those throws. You saw him and be active in the run game. So, and the offensive line did pretty good. So, again, this defense is stepping up. This offense is stepping up. I say we'll get to the defensive side when we get there. But this offense played great. It's been playing great, and I really like what I'm seeing from Jalen Hurts right now.
Yeah, so my in a big play slate. I don't know if you saw my video, but today,
Yes,
but
yes. I already saw it.
all right. So your take on the offense?
I felt the offense was very efficient. And just the way they played all season has been more one-dimensional at times. Like they could have games where, well, most of the season, which was the 6 games that we did start off with, minus the Atlanta game, where they played efficient football. But other than that, the rest of those games, the Niners games, everything that came after that, they were very one-dimensional in terms of the passing game until the what was it? When did they start clicking and start running the ball more?
Wasn't that like in the second quarter? Because in the third they started off throwing.
No,
I think he means games.
Yeah, the games. Was it the
Oh,
Chargers?
the games. Hey, Key in the building. What is up, Key? How you
What up,
doing?
Key? Yo, Key,
Hey.
I need to ask you for an intro. I'm DMing you. I need that.
Yeah.
I'm DMing you for that. I got you, but
Oh my
yeah.
God. But yeah, for the running, when did Miles Sanders get injured? It was the game after that.
The Raiders.
And the Raiders.
Yeah,
The
they started
Raiders.
running with the Raiders, man.
No, cause Sirianni. Wait, who did we play after the Raiders?
I got the schedule. Hold on. I got it.
Am I
It
going?
was the Chargers.
It was
We played the Chargers.
no.
We played
it was
the Lions.
It was Raiders,
Lions.
Lions, Chargers,
Man.
Broncos.
That's when we really started running the ball well. That game. That's when we started running the ball well. I feel like it was that Broncos game when we
I think
started
that's when they
clicking.
brought up Jordan Howard.
Yes, that was. And that's when the running game started to like overpower defenses the last couple of weeks. But I feel like you go.
We started running Booby in the Raiders game, but he got injured, remember?
And that's
And then-
when
and then we-
Sirianni had that scare
That's why we
moment.
lost.
Like
Yeah.
now Sanders is out. My whole script is gone. What do I do? Not run the ball anymore. Just start getting like scared and stuff. And that's how the Raiders took advantage of us that game. But like in terms of the offense, that game, I felt like they were efficient. They threw the ball efficiently and they ran the ball efficiently. And when you have both of that, then you're gonna win.
Yeah. So Miles Sanders is actually coming back this week. We did talk about it on Sensors last night a little bit. So Donte, I want to hear your thoughts about Miles Sanders coming back. Do you think he'll be starting right away, or do you give it to the hot hand and Jordan Howard?
Well, I'm a guy. To me, I like to keep it a hot hand with Boston Scott and
Yep.
Jordan Howard since everything going so
Mhm.
well. But I don't know. I don't know what the organization thinking, so I can't give you a correct answer about that. But I'm a big fan of the hot hand. I mean, if Boston Scott and Jordan Howard is rolling, why not keep going with them? And there's offensive line blocking, so I'm just a big fan of the hot hand. But we'll see what Nick Sirianni do. We'll see what he do. Is he going to use Kenny Gainwell? Can be used in a slot as a slot receiver if that's an option for you. And again, you can use a 3-back system with Jordan Howard, Miles Sanders, and Boston Scott. But I mean, it just depends on how Nick Sirianni thinks and what he does. But like I said again, I'm a big fan of the hot hand. If I was the head coach, I will keep the hot hand going, But that's just me. So I'm a big fan of the hot hand.
Yeah. So Key in the building says cut JJ and keep all 4 backs. I wish it was that simple.
Hey, I would.
I said the same thing, Key.
Oh, you-
I did.
I would
Nope.
keep all backs, but like
Yep.
Kenneth Gainwell still has to go on practice. I think he needs more time.
Or you can use him as a receiver. We use him as a receiver.
That's the problem. I think Kenneth Gainwell, he's built like a receiver, and he's still a good running back. But the only times I see Miles Sanders. I mean, not Miles Sanders. Kenneth Gainwell. The only time I see Kenneth Gainwell is on shallow crosses. He's only going in shallow crosses. The Chiefs game, shallow cross. I believe, who did we play before the Chiefs? It was Dallas, right? We played them before. He went on a couple shallow crosses in
Yeah,
that
it was
game.
Dallas, yeah.
And the Carolina game, shallow cross. So there's been a lot of games this year where he's been on shallow crosses, and that's the only real thing we use him for. And for maybe yards we get on running game from here and there. But I feel like you got to keep on developing him because I feel like eventually Miles Sanders will get traded.
Yo, what is up, Uncensored? How you doing, man?
Yo, what's good, brother? How you doing, buddy?
Good,
I know
man.
you
Thank you
agree
for coming on.
What up, AK? That's my boy. What up, AK?
What's up, Coach? How you doing, Donte? Jerry Lee.
Jay
Doing
Boogie.
awesome, man.
What up? What up?
Oh my God.
What's up, AK?
So,
What's up, Slay? How you doing, buddy?
AK, I want to ask you, what was your
Yeah.
take on the offense for the Eagles against the Broncos? What did you like about the offense?
I liked it all, man. It seemed a lot more stable, a lot more continuity there. You know, I like that Jalen stepped up in the pocket more rather than go to the left or the right. He seemed to be a little bit more comfortable. Just everyone seemed to be on the same page for once, you know, and I don't know if that's because we're 8 weeks in now and they just all, you know, finally have it down or what. But, you know, it's like I said, I'm on a week-by-week basis right now. I don't want to get too ahead of myself and then, you know, this weekend they come out and look like the old selves of them from the first 7 weeks and then me get depressed. So I'm happy. I like what I see. I just need to see it more.
Yeah. And we talked about this last time on your stream a little bit. Is Miles Sanders going to get the start this week, or do you give it to the hot hand and Jordan Howard and Boston Scott and Kenneth Gainwell?
These guys have surprised me many times, bro. I have no idea how they're going to go about doing it. I would assume that they're going to split them half and half, or at least give Jordan more of the carries and ease Miles in, you know. But you got to keep Jordan a part of this offense, like hands down. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. You got to use him, and you have to use Miles. How they go about doing it, that's on them. But
here's my thing. Why was he on the practice squad in the beginning of the season, Jordan Howard? That's my question. Like, I don't think anyone has an answer for that.
I think that's all our question, honestly.
Yeah, I was saying they should have brought him up before. I mean, because we needed that power back. I mean, you know, you're using Boston Scott, you know, with Sanders and Gainwell, you just have scat backs. You need that power back, you know. Because what we're trying to do is out physical their defense. You know, that's what you're really trying to do. You know, smash them in the mouth.
Does he have like 4 touchdowns already? Jordan Howard or something? Jordan Howard, does he have like 2 or 3 or 4?
He has 3. He had 1 last game and 2 the game before.
Oh, he has 3? I thought he had 4. But,
By the way,
I mean, that's still good. That's 3 touchdowns in 2 games, though. I mean, that's not bad at all.
I'm just saying.
By the way, I just want to say Devontae Smith has the same amount of touchdowns as the Giants' entire receivers. I just need to get that out of my way.
Well, I know who to tweet out next. But
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, I'm still gonna do that. You know me.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna do that.
Don't hurt their feelings, bro.
But it's fun. But seriously, how did you guys feel about so Devontae Smith? Are we gonna see more of this game, like in the next game against the Saints for Devontae Smith? Is it gonna go back to back, or is Jalen Hurts gonna be like not as accurate and not finding everyone open?
I don't know, man. I think it's up from here, man. I definitely think it's all up from here because I think Howie going to do that thing, man, with the binoculars really pissed him off. I think he's going to show up, you know what I mean, throughout the rest of the season. not to mention, I mean, the competition isn't as strong as the past competition that we've had. I mean, when you look at it, you know, the Saints aren't really the Saints because they don't have a quarterback. They got Simeon. I mean, they got a nice defense, but I mean, a defense isn't anything without a good offense. So, I mean, I think
But Jerry,
we're gonna rip them up.
Okay.
yeah, I'll just say
And
mine.
the rest is just
I'm
chance in the Washington Redskins and Dallas in the end. I think if we keep to this game plan, we win out, man.
You win.
Unscented, were you about to say
Win
something?
out.
I guess not.
Wait, what?
I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure we're gonna rip this Saints defense
Yeah.
apart. I'm gonna call out a couple.
That's literally what I was.
I'm gonna call out a name. I'm gonna call out some names and who we should take notice of. You can argue this defense is probably more balanced than the Denver Broncos. It's probably better than the Denver Broncos, if not. Cameron Jordan, Davenport, Demario Davis, Marshawn Lattimore, shutdown corner who can take away any receiver in this league. Bradley Roby, Marcus Williams, PJ Williams. And this is a stud defense. This is a stud defensive line, deep secondary. So again, Devontae Smith can have a hard time with Marshawn Lattimore because you got to assume that that's who's going to be over there guarding Devontae Smith. And this game right here, I know the offense ain't as good for the Saints, but this Saints defense, just imagine if they get pressure on Jalen Hurts. Just imagine. I mean, Jalen Hurts is going to be doing a lot of running for his life so much. And I got a feeling it's going to be I got a feeling it's going to be a struggle for these receivers to get open against this secondary. But again, we'll find out. I mean, I'm just afraid of Trevor Simeon going over 80% completion percentage on his goddamn defense. That's the only thing that concerns me about this damn team. But I think the offense is going to put up a good fight. Like Jerry Lee said, I think this offense can put up a good fight, but this defense is very good. I think it's better than Denver, all around better than the Denver Broncos defense. So don't be surprised if we have a hard time figuring out this defense and these receivers having a hard time getting open in coverage.
I just want to say two things.
Got it. Gannon got to sense the damn pressure. Yep. All right, go Clay.
First, to Jerry Lee. I get the Saints have fallen off a lot this year, but you still gotta remember who's coaching that team. Sean.
Oh yeah,
he is.
I mean, I respect him.
Yeah, and I get that, but he's making Trevor Simeon look like Peyton Manning up there.
Oh yeah, Trevor Simeon has not been bad. Trevor Simeon has not been bad.
Yeah,
he's been playing some good football.
He's making this dude look a lot better than he is. Like I don't know what type of effect Sean Payton has, but he clearly does have some type of effect. And for Donte, what you said, I agree with everything you said, but I feel like Jalen Hurts, when you bring a pressure like the Broncos with that fast, quick cover, 0-5 defense where you're just blitzing, one is going to come down. You have one blitzer, one rusher coming at Jalen Hurts, and he still is aware of that and still throws the ball away. This defense for the Saints is a lot more different than one rusher coming inside the middle and then everyone else attacking and guarding their mans. And one just rushes down the middle like Vic Fangio's defense. That's Vic Fangio's defense. Saints defense with Dennis Allen is a lot more it's a lot more different. I think they have a tough time with scrambling QBs, and I feel like Jalen Hurts, when you try to rush him in the middle, when you try to rush him in the middle, with one rusher, and you try to blitz him with one guy, and you have everyone on their man, it's a lot harder for you to get to Jalen Hurts, and he's proven that when you play the Broncos. So I think the Saints have to be very aware of that, and I'm a fan of their defensive ends, but not like to a certain extent because I think Jordan, I think he's like a little overrated because he's very, very slow. A little.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
can
what's
I
up,
have
Jordy?
What's up,
Yeah,
boys?
but I'm very
Yeah.
good. Can I say something about it? Because what
Go,
happened with the
Raphael.
Philadelphia
Yeah,
Eagles versus the
go for
Denver
it, man.
Broncos? Because right now the quarterback Teddy Bridgewater, which is a former Carolina Panthers quarterback, he was sitting down for the team meetings right here. That says, "Hey, what's going on right here?" Because we just lost against Philadelphia Eagles, thanks to the great opportunity to see what happened with Jalen Hurts and Darren Slay makes a great team right here, make it a great couple right here. But it seems like the Denver Broncos are stunk in the past right here because right now the first position at the conference right here is Kansas City Chiefs. Later between the
Yeah,
victory against the Las Vegas Raiders. And
yeah,
right
yeah.
now Denver Broncos are stunk in the past right here because they need to improve more. But it doesn't seem like enough to see what's happened to the quarterback Teddy Bridgewater because they had a bunch of like problems right here to say true. They say we're not gonna sit down and be
No,
highlights.
I would say
Oh, we're down between we got losing these teams right here. But well, even though the Denver Broncos had still possibility to win another games right here, but it seems like the Philadelphia Eagles there's not gonna stop it because if they had the opportunity to beat at the first place between the Dallas Cowboys, it was just like, wow, it means
yeah,
different. But right now, we need to focus about the next games right here.
yeah.
But in the conference when sees the East right here, they're still in the top Dallas Cowboys. But it might be that the mid-season it could be changed at all because right now, if they had the Philadelphia Eagles right now, the couple right here with Jalen Hurts, Devonta Smith, and even Darius Slay, it could be possibly like go to the playoffs or the wild card because right now it is the opportunity to say, "Hey, Nick Sirianni, run that ball for
I
the
mean,
lovely
he's been running
Flowers."
the ball a lot better these last couple
Yes.
games, but I just want to go and listen to what Jordy has to say about the
Uh-huh.
offense. And Jordy, what was your thoughts about the Eagles' offense with the Denver Broncos?
Yeah, but right now the Eagles between the offense was
Raphael,
very good.
Raphael. Yep.
Okay.
Jordy, what are your thoughts about the offense?
So, as good of a game as it was, the ball still wasn't as spread around as I would have liked. I've been calling for a little bit more of 4 and 5 receiver sets for weeks now because if Buffalo can do it with guys like Cole Beasley, we should be able to do it, and we still haven't tried it. Are we running the ball? Yes, that's good. I'm glad we're running the ball. We're using our running backs. Jordan Howard should have got a little bit more carries, but that's neither here nor there. But you got to spread the ball around the receivers. They're not using the tight ends. Something that was working so well for us for a long time was using our tight ends. This is the first year in a decade I've been like, are our tight ends not even here? They praise Tyree Jackson. They praise Dallas Goedert. Where are they? Because they're not here. And not only that, now they use J-Jaw as a special teamer and blocker, which
Yeah,
if you
don't
do
get me
that,
started on that.
you've got no red zone threat. So they're taking away their big bodies, and as much as they played good, there's still a lot of work that can be done to make this offense even better.
Yeah, facts. There's always room
And I feel
to
like
make.
Jalen Hurts. Yeah, I feel like JJ and I hate JJ Arcega Whiteside. I think he should be cut immediately this season. But I feel like use him in the red zone. Like I think you have to start using him in the red zone. Like you cut so many guys to let be on the team, and yet you still like don't want to use him on like one play in the receiving game, and you only use him for special teams and receiving. I mean, not receiving, but special teams and blocking.
You know what's
I
funny
think you
though?
have to start using the red
Uh-huh.
zone.
Yeah, I agree with that. But you know what's funny? I just found out that Travis Fulgham has 5 catches already for Miami, and
Mm,
Whiteside doesn't have any. So I'm like, there's another one we let walk in. But seriously, I want to go to the defense side of the ball because to me, if we really want to make the playoffs, the defense has to be better. I know we shut them down to 13. Shut them down. We let them score 13 points, but in the playoffs, they're going to put up a lot more than 13. So I want this defense to be a lot better.
Yeah, exactly. Because remember the last time that the Philadelphia Eagles went to the last place at the conference right here? That thing changed. Because right now, with Jalen Hurts, Devonta Smith, and of course, Gannon right here, they have like a real couple right here. Because even though the last time the Philadelphia Eagles went down so bad, because right now for Carson Wentz right here, but this time it's very different right here. Because right now they're at the second place and the first one is the Dallas Cowboys. So we don't know that well. The Philadelphia Eagles go into the playoffs or the wild card because it's much rushing it out about the wild card or the players because it's all about happening at the midseason right here because this schedule is very difficult right
My
here
bad.
because first
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I was just wondering what Jerry was laughing at.
No, that would be me. He's laughing at me. Sorry.
Oh, okay, that's the normal. But I just gotta say, hold on. Dang,
yeah,
uncensored.
but
How do you
just
uncensored?
yeah,
How
but
do you
it's just
feel about this defense going against the Saints?
No lie, dude. I think this is going to be more of a defensive game this week than an offensive game. I believe our defense is going to have to stand up again on this one because, like you said, the Saints' defense is a lot stronger than their offense, and I am banking on their offense screwing up more. So I expect a couple picks in this game. You know, our defense to step up. I am not scared of Trevor Simeon. I mean, who is? So, you know, I don't know,
yeah,
man. It's definitely going to be a defensive game, I say. Our defense should eat this week for sure.
Jerry,
yeah,
Jerry,
yeah.
your
That's why
take on the
because
defense.
right now the
Raphael,
yeah,
can we
that's
let Jerry speak?
okay,
Jerry, go.
okay. Yes.
The defense is definitely going to eat, man. Darius Slay coming to play. You know, when the challenges are more ripe, that's when our players stand up. It seems so. I don't know. I think we're gonna do the man press and more man zone. More man than zone, and we're gonna get the defense going this game too. So I think we win this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
we just can't have Simeon throw 80% completions.
No, they got to play press coverage.
And knowing Jonathan Gannon, I don't even know that's going to happen.
Dude,
Jonathan,
we got to get a streak going. We got to get a streak going, or nobody's going to believe in this, this club. So,
yeah. Right.
I mean, that's
But
a-
also,
Yeah, I just
What's like-
before you guys say, Gannon this entire season, he's only had wins against bad quarterbacks on defense, coaching a defensive game. Who was it? I believe other than Garoppolo, the quarterbacks that we've lost to are all good. Herbert, Carr. What did we face week one? We beat Matt Ryan. Week 3 or 4, we played Dak Prescott and Patrick Mahomes the following week. So, other than that, we played Matt Ryan, who we beat, Darnold, we beat, and Bridgewater, we beat, and Jared Goff, who absolutely sucks. So, I think we play better against bad QBs, and we play a lot of bad QBs in up and coming weeks. Maybe not Daniel Jones, but okay.
Jordy, your take on the
Yeah.
defense against the Saints.
So the defense played well, especially when they were put in positions to, but there's still some scheming problems, scheming errors, still some player execution errors. There's still problems with putting the right guys at the right position, but it's a plus that it's going in the right direction. I mean, you're seeing guys like Davion Taylor and TJ Edwards see the field more, which is good because, the pairing of Singleton and Wilson, which was supposed to work, one's gone and the other one's pretty much playing off the bench. So there's that, and the other thing is we have to play more press. We play a lot of off man. We play a bit of zone. That's a problem. We yell at Jim Schwartz all the time for it, and it's continued. I don't know why. It doesn't work. It doesn't help when it's a situation where you need to have guys up on corners, because certain guys will butcher you on short routes, especially if you've got somebody that plays like an Edelman or a Beasley. What are you going to do if you keep playing zones? I don't care if you play underneath or what. You got to press at some point. And when's a better time to change than now? Because a lot of stuff has been changing with this team, and that should be one of them.
Yeah. Especially our linebacking core. We can't make a stop with our linebackers. So just that alone scares me a little bit with our linebacking core.
I'm changing my name to Big
Yes.
Play Epps as soon as Sleep's gone. Big Play Epps. For sure.
You can't do that.
Marcus
man.
Epps is starting Epps is starting to become one of my favorite players on this team. I'm not even gonna lie.
Mr. Coach Donte. Mr. Coach Donte.
Yeah.
Right now, I had to tell you that right now the Philadelphia Eagles had to be careful. Not only Trevor Siemian, which is a quarterback, but also they had to be careful about Alvin Kamara, Taysom Hill, Mark
He's
Ingram
not
Jr.
playing.
and-
Kamara's
Not
not
playing.
playing. Kamara's
Lamar's
not.
not playing.
Oh, okay. So Ian not playing, but I'm sorry about it. But right now they need to be careful about the offense right here. But right now, to be fair about this, at the South right here, because we are in the third position right here, and the AFC South is going first at the Buccaneers and the Saints as go second. But right now, if the Eagles won against the Saints, it might be good change because it's all about the mid-season right here. Because since I told, well, professionally, the last time that the Philadelphia Eagles just lost and it came to the last place right here, things are changing right now because they just lost Carson Wentz right here. And I'm just trying to do the possibility and, well, the professional that I was doing on the David right here on Spotlight Sport Network. But right now, if the Eagles just won against the Saints right here, because right now they have the schedule right here, because they're going to face against Washington, Dallas Cowboys, and even New York Giants, it could be like, well, there's still hope because we're not going to stuck in the past right here for the last season because it's about to focus right here. It's about focus, possibility, and run that ball so many times until Nick Sirianni run that ball so many times right here to stay focused on this head right here because that's a possibility and the mind's going through right here. So that's
I want to say about this defense. I thought they played okay. I thought they played okay. On Sunday, I didn't think they played well. I thought they played okay because they still gave up a lot of yards. You gave up over 300 some yards. That's still a lot of yards you gave up. You did just a regular. Who's go ahead? Somebody will stop.
Hold on real quick. Prayers up for BOSG, man. He looks like he's not doing well. Everyone keep him in your prayers. Sorry to interrupt you, Donte, but I felt like that had to been said.
Nah, you good. You good, man. You good, man. I hope
Feel
you
better, big
feel
league.
better, man. Feel better, man. Come back strong. But
Yeah.
they did a regular bending no break. That's what they did. Denver was still able to move the football, pick the defense apart a little bit. The only thing, you come out, you block a field goal, you get a fumble by Melvin Gordon, who was running the ball up the field. But I just thought they did a regular and bend no break. I thought the defense held up okay. I didn't think they played too well. 13 points made it seem like they played well. But again, I'm still concerned about this defense. I'm still not sold on how this defense plays because that's what it seems was going to have to come down to. It's going to have to come down to this defense if we're going anywhere. If we're going anywhere, wild card, anything, this defense is going to have to be better. And you can't continue to give up 300 yards, 400-yard games, total yards, 5.6 yards. That's a lot of yards you're giving up. So Again, the defense is going to
Devontae
be
Williams.
very key to this to us being in the wild card spot.
Yeah, and Javonte Williams was running up and down our defense. Gotta say that.
Oh my God! How much rushing yards did they have total?
48 rushing yards. That
48?
seems like it's a little, but honestly, the way he was running, it felt like he was playing really well.
Yeah, the way they were just running all over our defense. It's
I
just
mean,
like,
we've still been a really good rush defense. So I'll give them that credit.
Yeah.
Average.
yeah. So I'm gonna ask this: is there really a good shot of us making the playoffs for
Yes.
the Eagles? It's like a legitimate shot.
Yeah. If we beat the Saints, I don't see why we couldn't. I mean, because like we're in contention right now. I mean, it's been all over the place. You know what I mean? Like even the math. You know what I mean? It works. I mean, plus they gave us an extra slot for the wild card, so I can see it happening, man. As long as Jonathan Gannon does his job, the right way.
Well, yeah. So we do have an easy schedule. Did someone say we have the easiest schedule in the league?
Yeah, we
Is that-
on what was it from the NFL season starting? It was said by I forgot his name, but the dude that was talking in a voiceover when he made the video in the NFL, he said we had the easiest schedule, hands down, because we didn't have like too many teams at the back end of our schedule, and we only played like Dallas, Tampa, and Kansas City, and I believe the Chargers, that were like 4 really good teams.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
our biggest test coming up, is it really this? I gotta look at the schedule again.
It's got to be
So
the
we
Giants.
got,
Sorry, I gotta say that it's got to be the Giants.
well, I was gonna say Dallas, but
It's not
It's
gonna be
last-
Dallas because
the
Dallas
last
is
game,
resting,
right?
Yeah, it's they're gonna rest like 35,000 starters on that specific day. Like there's
So
no way they're playing that.
So you really think the Giants are the test, quote unquote?
I mean, I don't want to say a test, but they are the best team left on the schedule. I mean, Dallas is technically the best team left on our schedule, but I'm just saying, off of like next like 4 to 5-ish weeks. Other than that Dallas game, I feel like Dallas is going to be resting their starters in the last game of the season. Like, if you're one of the best teams in the NFL and you have a division locked up, why do you want to play starters against a team that you've already handled this season? So I would rest my starters if I were Dallas, but anything can happen. They could be like a number 1 seed battle, and then Dallas starts to like feel motivated and then beat us. But I think
that's what I was thinking too, bro. I don't mean to cut you, but yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like if they come into the playoffs, like a first seed, then then we could take it away. That'd be awesome.
yeah,
I mean,
Spoiler.
I mean, we don't have the right. I mean, you can say Dallas is probably the best team that we're gonna play, or the Giants. But I'm not overlooking this week. I believe this week game is going to be the biggest game that the Eagles will play this season. I mean, dude, you got great defense. Yeah, after this game, but like I say, the way we kind of play, we don't have the nerve to say this is an easy schedule, because this is a division opponent, and your division opponents know you better than any other opponent in the league. So again, the Giants probably the best team, but the Washington football team, the way they look Sunday, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think it's gonna be a game. But like I say, the Eagles always. I mean, they're gonna. It's always hope. When you're in a wild card spot or you're fight, you got the upper hand. We got the upper hand over the the Falcons and the Panthers. So it's always a fighting chance. We will win. I'm not near gonna. I don't believe we're out. I don't believe if we lose this game, we'll be out. until we just probably lose that 8th or ninth game. I'm not gonna believe, but it's always a chance. But I'll say again, this offense have all the talent. This team have all the talent in the world to do it. But it's something about these division opponents. They know you. Um, they look at film on you. It's gonna be a tough. It's gonna be a tough couple of weeks. Again, I'm really concerned about this week. I know the Saints got Trevor. I know they do. I know they're down. I know that's a downgrade for James
Bless you.
Winston.
That's it.
All of that. They do. You're not scared of their receivers because they don't have Michael Thomas. You're not scared of those receivers. So again, this defense for the Saints can be held in a rock and a hard place. So again, I believe this is the biggest game that we'll play. Probably going after this game. It depends on what happens. This will be the biggest game that I will not overlook for the Philadelphia Eagles. We have to come out with this win. If we can come out with this win, I got a feeling that we may be on to something right here if we win this game this weekend.
Yeah. If we win this game, I honestly believe we might. I'm not jinxing anything, but I really think that we might lose because we have back-to-back at MetLife. We have back-to-back. So I don't know. We can win one of those. I don't think we can win both. I'm being honest here.
The Giants, I think you lose that game because over the years, yes, other than last year, we've beaten the Giants at their house.
Yes, Alexander. You guys are gonna bench everybody in the last game. There's no way you're sweeping us. There's no way you're sweeping us. That's my guy, though. Seriously.
Yeah, but I feel like the Giants are a tough test because you look at the last couple of games and you see how their offense looked, and it's still not looking good. But then again, you have to pay attention to their defense and how they're running things over there. Like that defense looks really freaking good. Like I mean, I don't know how to put it, but they look like one of the best defense. Hey, what up, Eric?
What up,
What's up,
Eric?
Eric?
What up, my boy?
Yo, Eric,
Yeah.
the link is up here in the chat. You know what? I'm gonna post it again. Come up in here, Eric. Seriously.
Eric, my guy, man. I love Eric.
But,
Mitch, I got some
yes,
things I gotta
having
do,
the
buddy,
dream. That was a
so-
good win for your Niners.
Yo,
Yeah.
Mitch, I got some things I gotta do, man. Good. Thanks for having me on, dude. I'll talk to you a little bit.
All right,
Yeah,
good.
man. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah, but still feel like the Giants are a competitive team, and it's at their house. So
Yeah, I believe they're a competitive team. I definitely 1,000,000% agree with you. I believe they're a competitive football team. Again, their defense is getting better and better each weekend. Daniel Jones, the offensive line is a question for this goddamn Giants team. The offensive line is pretty much a question. But again, man, this team is pretty vulnerable for the Eagles and the Washington football team. The way they look Sunday without Chase Young in the lineup, tearing this being out for the season. Taylor Heineke looks very good for the Washington football team. He looked like he could be the guy for this Washington football team, man. I'll say it's going to be exciting to see how we're going to match up against these Giants and the Washington football team in these upcoming days, heading into this playoff stretch.
Yeah. So, Eric, we're going to be on here till 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to be here for like another 45 minutes, man.
by the way,
So-
Eric, it's a big place. I always watch the all streams over there. I forgot what that channel was called, but they had like a channel that they did over there.
I think he's starting over from scratch, though. Eric.
Yeah.
He's starting
Oh,
over
he
from
is?
scratch.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Good for him, man. But, yeah, we're going to be here for 45 minutes. So, Jordy, do you think the Eagles have a shot to make the playoffs?
Do I think they have a shot? Yes. Do I think they end up making it? Probably not.
Yeah, I'm
And
with you on that.
I don't think it's a bad thing, even if we don't make it, because this is an in-between year. And honestly, if we even get close, I'd be happy because I had my over-under at, 5 games really this year. I got called crazy for it at one point, but
Same.
Now it's safe to say I still may be wrong, and they could do better than that. But either way, we still have a chance. Mathematically, we'll have a chance for a while, and at the end of the day, we can make it. Are we going to make it? Probably not. But even if we get close, that it's got its benefits, and it also doesn't. So there's good and bad on either side. But I mean, at this point, all that matters is we win some division games because that's some bragging rights on the line.
Yeah. So, how did the Washington football team beat Tom Brady?
Any given Sunday, bro.
Any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday, man. Any given Sunday, you can beat anybody. Any given Sunday.
Team lightly.
You know, the teams in the NFL are really, really close. Like, it's just the way that they're coached, and you know, the scheme. Really, that's basically what wins games. I mean, because all these athletes are very close in talent. You know what I mean? Like, that's why there's so many weird things going on this year. You know.
Okay. Eric, I respect that. I really do.
I respect that, Eric, man. You know me and Money Mitch down with you. You know we gonna talk. We all gonna chop it up a lot. Money Mitch, I can't get rid of Money Mitch, and he can't get rid of me. So, and we can't get rid of Ben Simmons because he want to get fined all the time.
Oh my God, man! What? That was 2 guys in the stream already.
What was that channel called again, Eric? I forgot what it was.
What was that channel? But Jordy, you're gonna like this next topic. Let's talk about the Lakers losing to the Bulls.
I want to go first.
You know Eric's a Lakers fan too, right? So
okay.
Hey, that's 2 Lakers fans.
My partner. I can't
so
do this. I can do this. Go, Jordy.
The Lakers suck.
The Lakers have been losing games again. People have been. Westbrook has turned back into Westbrook. The lineup's been inconsistent. Injuries are probably still on the horizon. How about the Lakers? But I was saying yesterday in the Holy Gator, because we got on the topic of the Lakers for some reason. I don't remember why. But I said.
Don't bash my team. I've seen this coming. Eric, if you want to know about me and Donte, we do this all the time. Like, Donte did it to me twice already.
I think it's more to bash Slay than anything. It's not really against
you,
the
Eric.
team.
It's nothing against you. I love you, brother. It's more against Slay.
Hey, it's okay because the Sixers have yet another fine for Ben Simmons. It's fine.
I mean,
that doesn't affect me, bro.
That doesn't affect me at all. It only affects me when Donte does it.
I mean, that's just close to us getting rid of him.
So it doesn't affect you. He's the number 1 pick who hasn't done anything ever. Other than like maybe
don't act like you haven't missed on picks.
A couple
good. Celtics are playing the Lakers on Friday, I think.
And just a terrible shooter in general, but he's okay.
Do I have to remind you that you guys picked Lonzo Ball over Jason Tatum?
We picked folks over Lonzo Ball over Jason Tatum.
Hey, I wasn't talking about you.
No, I'm just saying.
I was going to let the Sixers have their moment over here.
Hey, Slay, can I ask you a question real quick?
Mm-hmm.
You remember that guy that y'all traded, Lonzo Ball? How did it feel for Lonzo Ball to rub it in y'all face last night, the way he shot? How did that feel for him to come in and just rub it in y'all face?
I didn't even.
And that man had 28 points. That man shot like he was in the 3-point shootout last night.
Yeah, he had 20.
I'm looking it up right now. Hold on. I got to see this.
Yeah, how Kyle Kuzma doing? They in first place. They in first place right now.
And you said Kyle Kuzma sucked.
He averaged a double-double.
I used to be a fan of Kuzma, and I just started hating him. Damn, I just could not stand him after
Lonzo Ball, 27 points, 7 boards,
last night.
8 assists, 10 for 13, 7 for 10 from 3.
He lit it up last night.
And this is the team that Slay said is going to win the ring, and he won't back down on it.
Hey, you still forgot that THC.
Yeah, I'm not going live for that.
Yeah, THC had 28, Westbrook had 25, and who else had another 20 game?
Westbrook was 8 of 18 shooting. 0 for 6 from the 3.
Shooting.
That's not a good game.
That's not his casualty. That's not his
casualty. Yeah, Slay. That's not a good game.
He put up points, but he missed more than he made. That's
He gonna always put up points and always miss more than he made. That's
I really feel like that
That's the
90%
Westbrook way.
of the league.
That's the Westbrook. The Westbrook way is miss at least 50% of your shots.
And you know what,
And
Jordy?
still have
You know what? You know what, Jordy? Russell Westbrook gonna always miss a layup. Each and every game, he's gonna always miss a wide open layup.
Every time.
Every time.
Game, there's always one.
Every game, always one. Game missing.
How? Like how? He used to be my favorite point guard when he was on the Thunder.
He was mine. He was my second favorite when he
Who
was
was
on
your
the
first?
Thunder. My first.
And then he went to
my
the
first at
Lakers,
one
and
point was
everyone
Rondo.
praised him out.
No, I didn't
why,
like him
that's
after
why.
he left the Thunder. I
Yeah,
didn't
why-
like him
I
that's
didn't like
why.
him after he left either.
When people go to the Lakers, you don't like them because they're on the Lakers.
No,
So everyone
I didn't
hates
like
the
him when he
Lakers.
went to. Where'd he go after the Thunder? Rockets?
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rockets.
The thing I liked about Russ
Oh,
was
here
his
we go.
Why
style.
didn't you
The
like
problem
him?
about Russell Westbrook, too many turnovers this year.
Yep. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
been
this
turning
year
the
he
ball
has
over
way
a
too many
lot.
turnovers. Yeah.
You know, that goes back to his team too, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, every once in a while he'll have that turnover where he's like, just here, have the ball. Here you go.
I'm telling you, man.
Let me see,
Westbrook?
actually.
Slay actually has to see. But yeah, so that's the
Hey,
point. I'm
wait,
gonna
let me
make
see.
a new segment in my show called Roast the Lakers.
I want to be there for every segment of that.
Okay.
Can you do a no?
And
It's only right
we'll
that you
have
have
Slay
to do,
in there.
No. First of all, Mitch, it's only right that you do a roast of Celtics section. Because if you're doing the Lakers, you're gonna have to do a Celtics one because the Celtics
Mitch,
are the
wait,
Hey,
Lakers
Jordy,
rivalry.
hey, Jordy. Hey, Jordy, can
You
we
can't
get some on your
You
Celtics,
can't
Jordy?
not do the Celtics. You cannot do the
Hey.
Celtics. I mean, you can't do the Lakers.
come
without
after the
doing-
Celtics. Watch what happens.
Hey, Jordy, go ahead and give us let out some stuff on your Celtics. Give us some insight on your Celtics this year. Go ahead and give
They're
us some.
7-7. They're
Yo,
7-7.
we'd like to have Brown. You can have Ben.
I will literally burn down all of Boston if Ben comes
You're
anywhere
not even
near
in
here.
Boston.
Yo, if
I'm
that
never
happens,
coming to Boston.
Jordy, if that ever happens, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm going to troll you every single time you come on the podcast.
Thanks
I'm
for Brown, bro. Thanks
I
for
will
Brown.
too.
Money
Well,
Mitch
hey,
ain't
I
no better.
know,
As long as Ben Simmons down, Money Mitch is not sleeping. He not getting no sleep. As long as Ben Simmons down, he's not
Yo,
sleeping.
what's up, Sean? How's it going, man? If you want to come in, the link is above in the chat. Come on in, man. We need a Chicago Bulls fan.
Oh man,
yeah,
that's a bunch of bull.
he's good though. He won't like troll. Like he's chill.
I can get him to troll you.
Hey, it's easy to get anybody to troll a Lakers fan. It's not hard.
Pause. But
The
I
Lakers
just
are
gotta
like
say
the
this.
Pause
Dallas of the
after
NBA.
anything? Do you say pause like after anything?
don't you know me by now?
Yes.
Thank you, Jordan. All right, you're coming in a minute. That's cool, man.
I
But,
don't. I don't know you right now, Mitch. I don't know.
I mean,
fine.
I got to go over the Sixers real quick, but right now we're on a bit of a losing streak, and
Yeah, we got to
we're
break that
missing
tonight.
Joel Embiid tonight. We're missing Danny Green again. We're missing Tobias. No, are we missing Tobias?
No, he was in the last game.
He was. Okay,
Yeah.
then we're missing. So we're missing a lot of people, but
Danny Green sucks anyway.
yeah, we're on a 4-game losing streak. We lost to the Knicks. We lost to the Bucks. We lost to the Raptors. We lost to the Pacers. The one to the Pacers drives me crazy. It's the freaking Pacers. We let TJ McConnell win.
Hey, when's
But-
the next time you guys play?
It was a good game.
When do we play the Lakers again? I'm going to that game, I think.
We play on
January.
January.
Yeah. I'm going to that game. Yes, I'm going to see your retirement home.
Hey, at least Slay admits it's a retirement home now.
Oh, here's a good one. Your thoughts
I've
about the
said that
Washington
for
Wizards?
years.
Your thoughts
good.
about the Washington Wizards this season? They're balling, man. Washington is
Breaking
doing good.
news.
Spencer Dinwiddie is a better fit for Washington than Westbrook was. I
Breaking
said that
news,
from the
breaking
beginning
news,
since
breaking news.
Dinwiddie went there.
Breaking
Lakers
news.
stuck
Can
with
you
no.
let me go? Can you let me go? Breaking news. And I'm not joking when I say this. Ben Simmons has been traded to the Timberwolves. And the 76ers get D'Angelo Russell 2021 protected first round pick. Top 2
Okay.
protected
Hold
in 20.
on.
I'm playing.
I'm fact checking.
I know you are.
I'm playing.
He's
I'm playing.
trolling.
I'm playing.
He's
I'm
trolling.
sorry.
Yeah.
Just for
I was
that,
gonna say I had this.
I
ready
kicked
to
him
fact
out for
check.
that. What was that?
I was ready to fact check.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna try it.
Yeah, I knew you were going to try it.
No, I'm being
My
serious.
phone will be blowing up if that trade happens. Like, my phone will be on, it will be like overheating.
The Timberwolves, though, that would be a solid landing spot for him.
Yeah, but they don't want to give up D'Lo. They don't want to give up Cat. They don't want to give up Anthony Edwards. They don't want to give up Culver. So what's the freaking point?
But here's the thing: you gotta
Culver.
send the house as ransom for
Derek
half of
Culver,
those
yeah.
guys.
What the hell? Him?
He's good. He's young.
He's young, but that doesn't
He's
mean
got
anything.
promise.
Like,
Coming from
It's
a guy who's a fan of the oldest team in the league.
okay,
30.9
just
years old.
because you're young and you do absolutely nothing besides maybe get a couple dunks here and there and maybe a couple good points here and there.
I take
not
John
a
Wall over
trade
25 right now. He's injured, I think.
Don't matter. I still take him.
Really?
We will take a hobbled John Wall over Ben Simmons.
I don't know about that. I
Bro,
really don't know.
Bro,
I would.
You
I
know,
would.
you know what? I'd trade 25 and Shake for Brown.
No.
25
No.
and wait.
I
know
think
what?
25 would be a great fit on your team.
At the very least, you're giving us one of your big
Guys,
options.
everyone give up your
You're
best
not getting
number 25
You're not getting
trade
Maxey,
scenario.
bro.
Breaking
Your
news.
best-
Breaking news.
No.
Brad Stevens has been held. Let me finish real quick. Brad Stevens has been held hostage by the Sixers.
False.
I kicked him out again.
Can you let me
Dude.
finish? All right. I
No,
was gonna
because
say,
that's
No.
that's BS.
Brad Stevens has been held.
BS, that's Brad Stevens' initials.
Hey, and so is number 25.
Put him on pause.
Brad Stevens has been held
What
hostage.
up,
No, he's
Brandon?
back.
If you want to come in, man, the link's above.
Nah, he has been held
You're a
hostage.
Niners fan, so I want to hear your perspective on last night's win. John Wall is not. Yeah, I know, but it's just like I just say he's injured. You know what's funny though, Donte? If
What's
you're still
funny?
there, but in my fantasy league for basketball, someone dropped Chris Middleton. I'm like, give me that.
Why?
I don't know. I grabbed him. I dropped Luke Kennard. He's coming back tomorrow, so I have Giannis and Middleton.
That I can't even wrap my head around how dumb of a move that is to cut him.
Because he was on his COVID protocol.
So that's not a reason to cut him.
That doesn't mean you cut him. That just means you bench him.
In one of my NFL leagues, I've had a guy who's been injured for 8 weeks. So
Yo,
what?
what's up, Sean?
What's up?
Yo, how do you feel about the Bulls beating the Lakers last night?
Oh my god.
Shocking. It was a shocking.
Damn, Slay, they just rubbing it in your face.
Well, he's a Bulls fan.
Damn,
Sean's
Slay.
a Bulls fan, man.
Got to do some double moonwalking.
Yo, I gotta put this on real quick. I can't follow this. I just wanted to do it live. Real quick.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
look,
Yeah.
look,
Yo, did you just wrap yourself in toilet paper?
Okay, Jerry, that's a Kobe Bryant
should
jersey
be a
now.
warning.
That's a Kobe Bryant jersey now.
Don't disrespect Kobe Bryant. He rolling over in his grave.
Alright,
Don't
let me
disrespect
tell
that
you
man.
something.
I
The
didn't know it was
Lakers
cool.
have been horrible recently. We all know they haven't been the best. But we knew this walking in. Their chemistry was not going to be perfect. They brought in about
Straight trash.
8 new players.
Yeah.
And by the way, we're not a retirement home. The Nets are older than us, averagely. Okay.
By like a half a year.
The Brooklyn Nets are older than us. It's still
Well,
older.
half a year. I'm still going
Look,
to
this is what I'm
retirement
saying.
home.
Westbrook needs to come off the bench.
Yo.
This might be a hot take. He needs to come off the bench.
Yo,
His turnovers is ridiculous.
Instead of new
start
balls,
then?
they need to send you guys new canes.
Who would you start?
I'm
Who
gonna tell
would you
people
start?
this. Watch second half of the season.
Who would you
I'm gonna give
start?
it second
Who
half.
would you start?
Eric,
They might not even make it then.
Wait, guys,
Who would
wait.
who would you start, Eric? Who would you
Yeah,
start?
that's my question.
Okay, so I would still have Carmelo coming off the bench. I don't think he should be starting, even though he is putting up the numbers. He does do better when he comes off
I
the
can
bench.
agree to that.
I'm gonna go with Bazemore, of course. I'm gonna go with Anthony Davis. Once LeBron comes back, start LeBron. I think they should keep Anthony Davis at the 5. I don't know why DeAndre Jordan is even starting in some.
He shouldn't be starting. He shouldn't be starting.
Yeah.
Oh, not at all. Because he threw off the floor space, and the only way that's probably made work for Westbrook, you just gotta get him more shooters around him. That's the only way you probably get his best chance of being successful. Get him more shooters up out of there. Do not put DeAndre Jordan on the floor with Anthony Davis. Do not do that at all. Just put Bazemore or Reeves out there. At least go small. You'll still have Anthony Davis at the 5, but don't put DeAndre Jordan out there. No, don't do that. I definitely agree with you on that.
Now I'm just confused.
Yeah.
Is Anthony Davis? Does he hate playing the 5?
Yeah.
I heard reports that he did hate the 5, which I mean I understand, but also that's possibly the best scenario for the Lakers.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I just didn't like the lineup they went in with against the Chicago Bulls. It didn't make sense to me, the starting 5. Like I said, Westbrook should have came off the bench. THT is fine starting. I think THT should start. He's a gem in the second. You don't get this many good second rounders like THT. There's others like Clay. Anthony Davis start, of course. Once LeBron comes back, start. But yesterday, I would have honestly started Malik Monk, and this is why.
Put him at
Put him
you can put him in the lineup.
Malik Monk should start. Malik Monk, THT, Bazemore. I'm trying to think. Anthony Davis, and then when LeBron comes back, LeBron. But for yesterday's game, I think I would have started possibly Rondo at point guard. I mean, that's the best scenario right now with LeBron out. And you see Westbrook is not doing all too good. His shooting has always been a factor. I don't even know how many seasons he has been in the league. About like double digits already.
I'll look it up.
I'll look it up. And he still hasn't fixed his jumper. I agree. People like
you like that money.
People like Lonzo Ball. Look at him. The first season we were looking at him, we were like, he's trash. He couldn't shoot. He couldn't do none of that. Second season, he got better. Now look at him now. He
got drafted in 2008, and now it's in 2021.
I completely agree feast on you guys, huh?
Yeah, I agree with you because it's the same thing with AD in New Orleans. He was, I believe, he played the 4 in New Orleans, but the coaches wanted him to play the 5, and he didn't like it because he felt like he was better at the 4, but the coaches knew he was better at the 5, and he took that with the Lakers, and he thought that he was better at the 4, even though he was way better at the 5.
With Frank, if he so desperately wants a center to start with Anthony Davis, I'd rather take Dwight Howard than DeAndre Jordan. Right. If that's the case, I mean, Jordan,
he sucks.
Get out.
You want to get a guy who fouls out pretty much every game? Because we had that last year.
I mean, that anything's better than DeAndre Jordan. Am I right? Like,
I mean,
there's no other.
Oh, I'm forgetting you. You had Gasol, then you sent them back to Memphis.
Yeah, they took him. So.
That makes no sense. I would have kept Gasol there.
No, I didn't think Gasol wanted to be there. I swear, I didn't think. No, he didn't.
I wish we would have got Ben and kept Jimmy buckets.
He came out and complained about he was frustrated with his minutes with the Lakers. So I didn't think he wanted to be there anyway. So again, you said you wish Jimmy would have stayed with the Sixers. Well, you got to go ask Ben Simmons that why Jimmy not with them. You got to go ask Ben Simmons.
I know.
Ben Simmons. That's the reason why Ben Butler is not with them. You got to go ask Mitch what happened on that story.
I think that was honest. I feel like that
was Donte, but damn, man.
It was dumb.
feel like that was the dumbest decision y'all made in the 2010s era. Y'all should have kept him over Ben Simmons. I don't know why y'all kept.
Why are you telling
why
me
y'all
this?
didn't-
But I like
dumbest
Doc
decision
Rivers.
y'all made.
I do like Doc Rivers more than I do like Brett.
I do too.
I like Doc Rivers more than I like Brett, but Doc Rivers is an overrated head coach. He just overrated.
He is.
He's
He got a lot of
I
wins,
can't-
bro.
I can't stand our head coach.
He's
Frank
known for
Vogel.
choking.
He's only good because he has good players. I can't stand him sometimes. It's adjustments.
Honestly, this is a hot
when
take, but I say we
that was the
should
Clippers.
fire Frank. I think I've been saying this since 2
Mhm.
years ago, even before we won a championship on the 2020 season. I think we should fire a head coach. I don't think he's fit.
His
to be
adjustments are terrible.
His adjustments are horrible. His
Yeah.
starting lineups are questionable sometimes. He keeps blaming it in the press conference on testing out different lineups. How many
His rotations is very bad too, man. He makes some horrible rotations.
Horrible. And it just doesn't make any sense. So I think they should fire him. They're not going to. They love him too much. The management's even horrible. I get it. We're LA. We get it. Look at the Rams. Look at the Dodgers. We bring big names to
the
LA.
Rams
We want
lost
to
last
bring-
night.
But let some of these players develop. Like Caruso, I don't know why we didn't pay him. He even was willing to take a pay cut. It doesn't make any sense. And
That's 'cause
I
they
know
want them stars, baby. They want them stars.
Yes, and I'm not gonna lie. I think Caruso was like, "This was my old team, the Lakers. I'm gonna let them be," because he scored 0 points. He only took up one shot against the Lakers, and he was just giving us like, "Hey, you're my old team. I don't want to smack you too hard." So he didn't even have to score, and he was in the starting lineup. He played 34 minutes and scored 0 points and went 0 for 1.
Hey, Eric, you know one thing about that? You know when you get LeBron James, you know he's in win now mode. Soon as you get LeBron James, LeBron James doesn't want to develop talent. He wants to win now.
He wants to win.
When you get LeBron James, he gonna bring in championship type players. He don't care if they fits or not. He don't care about that. That's why I say Buddy Hield was the best, probably the best offense. Well, if it's more. Buddy Hield fits more in y'all system instead of Russell Westbrook. But he said, no, I'm bringing Russell Westbrook to LA. I want to get this guy a championship. That doesn't mean it's gonna work.
I was forever saying Buddy Hield.
He's kind of like Tom Brady.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Dante, do you know why people said that? It's because in the playoffs, I believe we're gonna make the playoffs, and
I believe y'all will.
Yeah, with Westbrook, I feel like he's not the most like clutch. He can be clutch here and there in terms of like mid range shots. He might have one good mid range shots end the game off, but it only happens on certain like times. But I feel like with Buddy Hield, you're banking on a guy that can just make any shot from anywhere in that just dead center of that basketball court. He can just make it. I
will say, I think you and Slay, you and Eric can agree with me on this one. Anybody on the panel? I think Russell Westbrook is part of the problem, but I don't think he's all the problem. But he's part of the problem why this team is struggling. I don't think he's actually the one to blame, but he's part of the problem.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I remember in the preseason when he would play and he got that, I forgot what game it was. He threw like double-digit turnovers in that one too. And they asked him about it. They were like, "Oh, how's the turnovers? What can you do better?" And he was just saying that it's preseason. He's doing the same thing in regular season games. It's like nothing changed. Like, it's ridiculous. Russell Westbrook, I hear rumors about trading and all this false reports about Anthony Davis talking trash about him. If I was the GM, I would trade him. I don't think he fits. I mean, if you're going to utilize him as a six man. Don't utilize him as a starting point guard. Look at the Wizards. They're doing way better without him. That's all I'm going to say.
By the way, Mitch,
first place.
Mitch, if you don't answer that question correctly in the chat, I will virtually you better answer that question correctly. I don't want to hear you saying 25.
Yo, Sean, I was like, wait, where'd you go?
I'm lagged out.
You're good. Yo, what's up, Bryan?
Answer the question correctly.
I will. I'll take Westbrook.
Yes.
At least he shoots.
Yeah, that's my point. But Braden, what was going through your mind for the Niners beating the Rams last night? That was a good win.
Well,
First of all, nobody believed me when I said we were gonna win. Obviously, I was the only one. You know, the run game was strong as always.
Right.
Because the Rams secondary, all they want to do is they want to play pass and they want to sit back and try to make a pick and try to make a play. And they don't like sitting there waiting and tackling these big old running backs coming at them full speed. So that's how our offense is supposed to do that, to run the ball and then get the corners and safeties all to come in, and then we run the play action and somebody's wide open.
Yeah,
so that's pretty good. Our defense sucks though. The 49ers defense is probably the worst in the league.
Yeah. I want to say one thing about the Niners. I think if y'all I feel like y'all's team should do that every game. I feel like y'all have so much talent to not do that every game. I feel like what y'all should do is run the ball and get some guys in the play action working, because your number one option is Debo or George Kittle. And
they're better with George Kittle. Yeah. They're better with.
Yeah, he's the best tight end in the game. Don't at me.
Yeah, I have him in fantasy.
They look good.
You lost to him.
I see that. I saw that, Eric. I saw. What was that about?
I'm sorry. I'm biased. Waller has.
Travis Kelce. I still got Travis Kelce, George Kittle, and I still got Darren Waller. I think Darren Waller. Like I say, when you have guys that's doubling you like that, I mean, that means you mean something to a goddamn team. It's just you got to find Raiders. They got to find other options, man. Somebody else got to step up. I like Bryan Edwards as well. That dude is going to be really good. Zay Jones got to get more opportunities. Darren Waller, Hunter Renfrow, I like him, man. He remind me of
now.
Yeah. DJ, if he learn how to turn the right way, not turn the wrong, not go the wrong way, yeah, I love him too. But Darren Waller's a beast, man. I just got to give it to Eric.
The Raiders right now, I don't even want to get into it because that's gonna be me talking for like 30 minutes.
The Raiders are coming back down to reality.
I went in my room, turned off the lights, and played some Marvin's Room by Drake. Like, I didn't know what to do. That was a ridiculous showing. I get it, a lot of off-field antics, but it's no excuse. I mean, I'm not going to get into it, but like I said, there's a lot of things going wrong with the Raiders.
Yeah, so apparently the Niners waived Drake Kirkpatrick.
Yep.
They did?
Yeah.
Yeah, Deebo Samuel is a dog. Deebo Samuel.
Drake Kirkpatrick did not do good. Jalen Hurd was always hurt. We had to, waive him because he's never going to play ever. Josh Norman, I didn't even know he was playing last night until I saw him on the field. I thought he had broken ribs or some shit again. He sucks. Our whole secondary is just terrible. Yeah. Robert Saleh, please come back.
Bro, but we got a Raiders fan and a Niners fan in here.
And we got a Bears and a Bulls fan.
Well,
that's Raiders. I don't, because like the Raiders and Niners have such a historic history. Like with their fan bases.
I hate the Niners, I'll say it right now.
Jerry Rice.
I'm mad that Matthew Stafford had to play the way he did, but
but I think there's not a single. If I want to say one real quick thing. Let me see if y'all agree with me on this. There's not a single dominant.
Probably not.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go with.
There's not a single dominant team in the NFL this year.
There's not. I told you that yesterday.
Titans actually.
We've been talking about this.
The Titans.
Number one.
Without Derrick Henry.
I don't even think.
See, that's what I'm saying. Because who they just play? They played New Orleans.
Yeah, but they played them very close. New Orleans played them very close.
It was close.
Yeah, and the Eagles should do that the same.
Yeah, but another team that I think people are going to say are dominant, and I would disagree with, is the Bills, because I think the Bills are a really good team, but I don't think
if you lose to the Jets or the Jaguars, you're automatically not dominant.
I think the Bills are a team that is good against teams they're supposed to, and then they get streaky with teams that they're supposed to
blow out.
Get close with in a game.
I mean, who did the Jets beat? They beat the
Bengals.
Bills.
They beat the Bengals.
They beat the Bengals
and the Bills.
Who else did they beat? So Bills, Bengals, that's it.
Pretty sure that's it.
Hold on.
The Jaguars,
they
the
beat-
Dolphins,
Hold on.
and the Bills.
Buffalo Bills record. They lost to the Titans. Oh wait, I'm talking about the Jets. Why am I looking up the Bills? Jesus Christ.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
No, the
I
Bills
don't know.
beat the Jets the one time they played them this year. The Bills beat them.
Yeah, the Bills did. Yeah. Hold on.
The Jaguars. That's who they.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah,
Jets.
that's
Yeah.
the only game.
I really
And the
thought
Titans.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
we tied them in preseason. The Eagles tied the Jets in preseason.
Yeah, but like
I
I
know,
just
but
feel
I'm
like
just-
I just feel like the Bills aren't dominant because when their running game isn't doing good, they're gonna go very Josh Allen dependent. And it might work most of the time, but it can't work all
Josh
the time.
Allen is probably top.
Yeah, he's a top
Spot in
5
the
quarterback,
NFL.
100%.
Yeah,
But
top 5.
I think
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't be. I think you can't be too dependent with him. You can't expect him to bail you out every single game, and especially in the playoffs. You're gonna have to be balanced with the running game and the passing game. You can't just be one-dimensional in the playoffs when everything matters most.
You know, that's why I love Jalen Hurts, man, because he can get out the pocket, you know what I mean, and make your defense have to think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
if
wish
only he
Derek
could
Carr
be that
come out of the
accurate.
pocket more, but
Like Justin Fields. Justin Fields is nice.
Yeah, they don't have an O line.
No, they don't. They don't have anything but just.
They had Jason Peters.
I feel that one.
Sorry, Sean.
Old ass man.
Oh my God. There we go with that again.
We had to bring up.
Hey,
Jason
I
Pierre.
just want to say congrats to your
Yeah.
Raiders a couple weeks ago, Eric. Yeah, congrats to Raiders a couple weeks
You
ago.
made him leave, man.
No, I'm playing.
These last few weeks have been horrible. I'll tell you that much. It's been horrible.
Yeah, I guess so. Huh?
Hopefully we could bounce back against the Bengals, but
Nah, there's no bounce.
Yo,
back.
at least you guys
I
on the
know,
ball.
I know. Spot said this. Spotlight. He said this. He was like, he has no expectations. I'm the same way. After what's been happening in the last 2 games, I have no expectations for this team. I
Not,
don't even know
not
where this
just
team's
that,
headed.
but dude, you guys lose your head coach. You lose your number one. Like,
And then we lose our technically number 3 corner, but I mean he was
And
bad
then
anyways. I
now
don't care about him.
John Gruden is suing
Yeah,
them.
He's
suing
And you know
them.
what's crazy? You know
That's
what's crazy?
okay.
It's not
The
bad.
The
There's
Raiders,
nothing wrong
I
with that.
predicted
He's got a
this
good
to
point.
happen. I predicted them to have their slumps at the end of the season, and it's already happening very.
Well, let's be honest. If those off-field things did not happen, I promise you we would have not went through a slump.
No, you guys have
I
been
believe we
golden.
would have not.
But it's
because those
I mean,
happened,
he's a good coach.
yeah.
No, I only
mean-
say that because I feel like the Raiders, they always play good early, and then like towards
Sound like the Cowboys.
Sean, I just saw your.
Cowboys are definitely a Super Bowl
towards the
contender
late
this year.
end.
Yeah.
It's the Cowboys. They're
But-
accident waiting to happen.
I think they're gonna go into like the first round of playoffs.
Yeah, they're
again.
getting eliminated from the first round, though. We all know
Yeah.
that. We all know that.
Sean, I just saw
But-
your thing
But
in the
they are
private
good
chat.
enough to make
There
it.
isn't a dominant, but there is a weak team. Cough the Lions. I mean, the Lions are just unlucky.
I can't believe they tied.
That
was
shit
a
was
pain-
funny.
That was a
Kicker.
crazy
Wow, Lions are
overtime.
winning
Yo,
the Super
they
Bowl
will
this year.
not get a win this year. It's not gonna
I had
happen.
them winning too. I had them winning.
I had them winning. I think
Yeah.
we all had them
So,
winning.
I did too, man. I had them winning, and
Hey, shout out to Washington.
Chase Young.
They got me.
That's
I
tough.
was, those were my underdogs.
Chase Young.
Honestly, I
I
hate
did-
saying this. I hate saying this, but shout out to Dallas for only 1 week.
Oh, I hate that. Oh.
So I tweeted out to Roxel, a Lions content creator, and he goes,
Yeah.
rather lost in a tie, but whatever, I'll take it. Eyes on Kavion, and we still hold
Kayvon.
the top pick so far with 8 games left. I mean, there you have it.
I feel so
That's
bad.
the
for that
worst team in the league.
I feel so bad for that organization. Like they were thinking about draft picks week 5.
that's gotta
20
suck. So are
Dude,
we.
here- All right, 10 minutes left in the show, guys. 10 minutes left. But
they were thinking about it like week 2, week 3, like week 1 starting. They were as soon as they lost, they knew they were going to be this year in the draft. That's the line formula.
The Niners are definitely making the wild card. Our schedule is so easy coming up.
So is ours. So is ours.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't say. I
We got the
wouldn't say
Jaguars,
it's easy.
Vikings.
Yo, we got a Spotlight in
Falcons.
here. How you doing, Spotlight? We got Eric in the cut here. But I just gotta say this. I mean, what team do you expect be like the shocker going into the playoffs? Is there like a shocker making it?
The Eagles.
I mean, are we the shocker? I mean,
I think so.
oh my God. It's not me. You said it first. Oh, I'm gonna
Money
go off.
Mitch!
Oh. No. It's an inside joke. We were talking about we were doing these like wrestling predictions, and he called Rey Mysterio mini me, and then we just let them running. So
money making
yeah.
mini meat blind.
Wow. Wow. I wonder who came up with that. You're a century shocker. I think it will be the Bengals. I mean,
Ooh, I like that. I agree.
They look good.
I agree.
I said the
I
Bengals too.
agree.
I thought the Browns, but the Browns.
I don't even know. The Browns are weak.
Oh, I got one.
I think
I got
the
one.
Colts.
The Colts.
Yeah, I like that.
I can see that.
I don't know if this is a shocker, but I think I just saw that comment. But
Maybe the 49ers.
I think
wildcard team.
if they get, I think this team's gonna get deep. I think the Patriots. Pause.
I don't know,
A
man.
rookie quarterback in the
I think
playoffs.
so.
I was
The
going to
Patriots
say
are-
that, Slay.
I
Patriots are
don't
playoff
know,
team.
man.
I knew y'all were gonna be like something. So I was like, pause.
Yeah, you say
They're going into the right direction, but I just don't think this is the year where they go into that direction.
But I mean, formulas in the formula of the playoffs is
They need
you have
better
to be a
running
balanced
backs.
football team. Yeah, you have to be a
They
balanced
need a
football
blunt.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not even that. You have to be a balanced football team, and that team is a balanced football team in terms of the running game and the passing game.
You know, I think the teams have caught on to like the big play. You know what I mean? Like they have started to play the defense better on the big play, and that's why you see how Kansas City fell off this year because he can't get an open man. You know, so even with Hill, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
they don't have a good ground attack.
Everywhere in the media is just Chiefs are back. No, they're not. I'm
They're
gonna
not
put that to a
back.
pause.
No, they're not.
They're not.
They're not.
Their
We're giving
line
them-
is trash.
They're giving them too much credit. I get the
I
stat line is
freaking
pretty
knew
good.
it.
They're giving them too much credit. I
I
get
was
it.
hearing that subconsciously.
I get it. Look. I get it that Patrick Mahomes threw for like 400 yards and 5
How
touchdowns.
you doing, Spotlight?
But if you
How you
see
doing?
most of his throws, there were like 2-yard passes, and Travis
Yeah,
Kelce
exactly.
did the rest.
Exactly.
Tyreek Hill did the rest. We were getting so many broken tackles. We couldn't tackle for nothing. The whole season we were good at tackling for once, and just when we play the Chiefs out of nowhere, nobody knows how to tackle. That's another one. We didn't blitz enough. I don't know what Bradley's doing.
Patrick Mahomes looked good. I'll give him that. He looked really freaking good. Oh man,
He looked good, but he's beating I don't know. I think that Deshaun Jackson fumble was the turning point. I really do. He was doing too much.
I had him on.
It
fantasy.
definitely was.
Thank God
Hey,
I didn't start
that-
him.
So when I look at the play, I thought I was saying he didn't know he caught that ball, but when in reality, when you look at it, you can see him I'm like, where is he going? He just turned right to the went right to the defender.
No,
He
you know what
was
that
right
was?
there.
You know what that was? It was Waterboy. Remember when he got the ball? He handed it right back to them. It was the Waterboy.
Yeah, that was too easy of a fumble. He didn't even punch it too hard. He barely
He
tapped
was
it.
like, here you go. I'm telling you, that was
Hated
just
that.
great.
But yeah, they're giving the Chiefs too much credit. Watch. They're gonna go down against the Cowboys. I hate to say it, but
So that means
Cowboys
you got the
offense is
Cowboys
great.
winning for our
Dak
Sunday morning
Prescott's
show.
doing real good this
yeah,
year.
yeah. And then the Raiders are gonna come back and beat the Bengals and then beat the Cowboys. Watch.
That's not happening.
That's not happening.
I could only dream. All right, leave me alone. Let me
You could
dream.
You could dream.
Oh my god! So we're
Raiders have
coming
come back
in
down to reality.
The last 5 minutes.
I can say the same thing about your Niners. You just won one
Nah,
good
they
game.
suck.
Relax.
Are you really? You
About
gotta
to go
say that
watch
when
some
Goolie's
Flyers.
here.
Deshaun
be
Jackson
fine.
could have had an easy touchdown. Like I just
Yeah, he was doing too much. That's all it was.
Please don't talk about Deshaun Jackson.
Oh,
I'm
thank
ready to
you.
cut-
Thank
I'm,
you.
I'm ready to. I'm ready to cut his ass now.
Yeah, his
I
old
got
ass need to
problem
get off the
with
field
that.
anyway.
I got your spotlight.
Ready
Let's
to
keep
cut it.
talking about some Deshaun Jackson. I love me talking about. I'm playing.
Oh, just because y'all got to win over the bum ass Broncos, don't make y'all know better, please. We're not going to do that. The Broncos are who we thought they were. Trash.
Come on, man. Come on.
Three-legged donkeys.
That's
We're
why the
not gonna do
Chargers
that.
are going to win the AFC.
Look, you and your kickstand, Deshaun
Chargers
Jackson.
are pretty.
Come on,
You know,
man.
they've
That's
fallen
why-
Listen,
hard.
I'm ready. Listen, I'm
I
ready.
mean, they're
You can say
figuring out
whatever
the
you want
Chargers
about
to
Deshaun
win.
Jackson. I'm ready to cut his ass now just for that. Cut him. Cut him.
Chargers winning the
Cut this whole
AFC.
team in the offseason.
Yo, you cut him, you ain't got nobody else.
Yeah, the
Listen,
Raiders have no
At least,
receivers.
at least they got receivers that can catch the ball and don't make a 360 like he's doing a 360 dunk and then fumble.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I think we need to get Sanders back and keep Howard as our second. I mean, you can go either way with
I
that.
don't know about that. I mean, you can bring Miles Sanders in as a. You can see that's tough because
I'd use
Howard
him
looked
as a
good.
sprinkler.
Howard looked good on Sunday. I'm not gonna lie.
He did.
Yeah.
Howard looked good on Sunday, and y'all need that type of power running back
Yep.
if y'all want to run the football. But I think y'all shouldn't rush Miles Sanders back. Absolutely
No.
not. Don't rush him back.
No, I think we should
I
sprinkle him
still,
in.
yeah, I feel like we
You know what I mean? Sprinkle him in this coming week and see how he does. And
Yeah,
then,
make him
you know,
like a
go from
third
there.
down back or something, like a third
Yeah.
down back. Out, like catch the ball out the backfield type shit. Like,
No, I
Yeah,
keep
but
Howard
I
for
still
third
feel
down.
like Scott is our guy. Yeah, Scott can still be a really good running back though for us. Like he gives us all those positive yards. He gives us
All right.
you have
no-
too many running
like-
backs with your depth chart. And it's just too. It's only one football to go around.
Yeah.
There's too
They
many
gotta
running backs
cut
with a depth
JJ.
chart.
They're
They
not
got-
gonna cut JJ.
That's
I
what
would
they
love
need
them
to do,
to,
though.
but they're not going
That's
to.
what they
That's
need
what they
to
need
do.
to do.
Yeah.
They need to do that, but they're not going to do that. It's the Philadelphia Eagles organization.
Yeah, and then the
It's
Raiders
fucking
won.
Howie.
It's how he rolls. It's how
Oh
he
my
does.
God, Slay, what you say?
Cut his ass.
Yo,
too.
Spotlight and Eric, what will it take for the Raiders to take JJ Arcega-Whiteside? Because y'all can definitely use him.
We don't want that
I got
scrub.
We don't want that sorry
Deshaun
bum.
Jackson. I will keep Deshaun Jackson fumbling ass before I have him.
Hey, he's a good blocker. He gives you blocking.
Fuck blocking. We need catches.
All right, we'll give
Get
you a regular.
blocking.
We'll give you a
We need
regular.
some-
You know what's
Rager?
funny though? You know what's funny? Jalen Rager will be very successful in our offense. I
Oh
really
yeah,
think he
yeah,
will.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that.
He
It's
just
because
hasn't been
it's
used right.
Nick Sirianni's offense is like peaches and cream.
Oh, believe me, dude.
Hey,
I
it's been
made a whole
working.
video
It's been
about
working.
that.
I'll give
And
him
if you
that.
haven't
It's been
subscribed to me, my
working
link's in the
against bad
description.
teams. Come on.
All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. Have a good night.
Well, it's time to close the show. Anyways, I would like to thank everyone for coming on. And Eric, thank you for coming on. Like, seriously, I'm glad
Great
you're
to
part
have
of
another
Southern
Lakers
Sports.
fan on here. It's great to have another.
Man, get that liquor
Guys,
out
all
of
about
here.
Thug
always-
Nation up in
I'm
here.
always,
No,
I'm
no.
always
Eric
so
needs to
by
take that
myself as a
Lakers
Lakers
jersey off. Eric needs to take that Lakers jersey off because they're an embarrassment right now.
Oh,
Hey, he's coming
Hey, at
back.
least we
Don't
agree on
worry.
something.
LeBron's coming
It doesn't
back.
matter if LeBron James comes back. Y'all lost to the Timberwolves. That's terrible.
you
Y'all
You
lost
beat
to
the Rockets by 10.
89.
Hey,
107 to
hey.
89 to the Timberwolves.
It's okay, Eric. Ben Simmons got fined again.
We'll be
like,
fine. We'll be
third time
fine.
in a row.
We'll be fine.
The third time in a row, Ben Simmons got fined again.
The Warriors are
It
winning the
doesn't matter.
finals.
Let Ben Simmons keep getting.
Oh my
Let that
God, I
scrub
forgot
either.
you were a freaking
You know what,
Warriors
though?
fan, Braden.
Hold on. Let me say something Richard, before you go. Ben Simmons is just as bad as the Lakers right now, so it doesn't matter.
Oh my!
Are you serious? What?
We'll be
dead
fine. It's just it's a beginning slump. It's fine. We'll get our chemistry down.
No,
No,
tell Russell Westbrook to keep missing shots.
He's another Ben Simmons, man.
Russell Westbrook. That's exactly what he is.
At this point,
You
he
can't
doesn't
have
fit
Westbrook
in.
without missing 50+% of shots.
Me.
Why am I mini-me? You're the one who freaking said it.
No, yeah,
Listen,
Sean, I agree. No,
and
Simmons
match
is
your
worse than the
name,
Lakers.
Mitch. Money making mini-me Mitch. Eminem.
Oh my God, what?
I'm telling you, Eric, if you ever look at the media in our Spotlight Sports Network group chat, bro, and you see that video, you will understand. Dead ass.
I gotta look at it. I'll look at it.
All right.
Bloopers behind the scenes of the Ruthless Attitude podcast. That shit is so funny.
That was great. But I would like to thank everyone coming on for the first episode of MK's Headlines, especially on Spotlight Sports Network. I can't wait for this. And if you guys haven't already, become a member on Spotlight Sports Network. Subscribe to Spotlight Sports Network. The link is in the description below. It's a bunch of great people. I can't wait to work with Eric some more. I'm telling you, welcome aboard again. I really love working with you. And subscribe to my channel. My channel is in the link. My link is in the description below. My God.
Eric will have his YouTube channel coming up real soon, so make sure y'all tune in for that as well.
Soon.
Oh, really?
Soon.
Cool. I'm looking forward to that, man. And with all that, hold on. God dang it. Bro.
You gotta learn how to control the panels, man.
Yeah, I know.
Only Mitch, man. You can't be MK Headlines if you don't know how to work it, bro.
Well, here's the Spotlight Sports intro. How about that?
Listen, I bet I can get to it better than you. I can get to it quicker than you.
Tell me something I don't know.
Did you end it?
What was that?